Yo guys, what's up? This is your boy, John from ColderIce.com, and you know what? Yes, I've been slacking. I've been a slack ass for the last week, and I can't. You know why? Because it's summertime, and it's like, wow, the kids are out of school, and it's just, you know, a lot of family time and things to do, and you know, we just wrapped up the Atlanta event, and I worked pretty hard at getting around and doing that, and I was just like, you know, hey man, I'm gonna take a week off. So I did, and I kind of enjoyed that. I mean, I didn't take it totally off, but at least from the perspective of ColderIce.com and making the videos. But I'm back, and I've got some gravy today because I really have got to talk about some of the stuff that's going on with eBay, especially some of the comments the CEO has made over the last couple of days, maybe the last week or so. And you know me, I always have this different, I don't know what I have. I just think weird. I really am weird. But here's what's weird. Why, all of a sudden, are we hearing John Donahoe compare the shopping experience for eBay with Costco? And I can't get into his brain totally, but I will tell you this. One of the reasons we're hearing it is because he's very tired of hearing the comparisons to Amazon, which has been recently kicking its butt as far as GMV is concerned and profitability. So, you know, put some other words in the mouths of the reporters. So that's one of the reasons I think he's saying Costco so much. Another reason is he probably shops there and he likes the bargains. Who doesn't, right? Yes. So, but I really want to talk about it because he doesn't necessarily say he wants eBay to be like Costco, because that would be ridiculous. I mean, you can't compare this Costco thing to an eBay thing. I mean, that's just not really. But he's saying that the shopping experience should be similar. And that's where I want to, you know, talk to. It's like, what exactly are we talking about? What is the shopper's experience at Costco? All right, so I'm going to look at this because I've got a couple of things out here, and we're going to just talk to it, okay? Listen, part of Costco's genius is its simplicity. I mean, it is simple. Here it is. A typical Walmart has about 100,000 items. If you go into Walmart, the shelves are full, and it's got dozens and dozens of SKUs, okay? But if you go into Costco, they've got a small fraction of that. They've got about 4,000 SKUs. So the one thing is the simplicity of the selection that is in Costco. So if you go to Costco and you're looking for, let's say, detergent, you're not going to find what you find at Walmart. They'll have an entire aisle full of all of these different detergents to clean your clothes. You go to Costco, there might be 4 different ones, and one of them's the Costco, you know, brand or whatever. So that's one of the differences, the simplicity of the selection that makes Costco so attractive. All right. Now the other thing is, it says right here, Costco also attracts affluent customers. Did you know that? They are a discount retailer, but they actually attract affluent customers, people that own or average an income of about $74,000 a year. Now, that is totally different than the eBay customer. All right, so here we go again. We want to really just kind of look at some of the differences between the customer experience at Costco versus eBay. All right, so we already compared it to the selection on eBay is humongous. It's overwhelming. It's a whole lot of stuff, right? But of course, you see what they have done somewhat with finding is that they've actually kind of narrowed the selection down to just a few sellers. And when I say a few, it's still hundreds of thousands of sellers. However, that front page is not full of all kinds of different sellers. Sometimes one seller can have multiple stuff on that front page because he's ranked higher. So you can see how eBay is trying to emulate this selection, and also, you know, they want to have a different customer experience where Costco's got affluent customers. I don't think necessarily that is the case with eBay, depending on what products you're buying. But I don't think overall you would consider the average eBay buyer a affluent customer. So let's go on. All right. Let's see. The secret to Costco's profitability is simple. All right. Here's how Costco makes money. It has small margins. The margins are this teeny, all right? But they make up for it in volume. They make up for it in volume. Do you know, let me just give you an example here. Here's the example. Last year, they sold over 26 million rotisserie chickens. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of chickens, right? But see, they are able to do that because they have the volume. So if eBay wants to be able to give that same experience, then the sellers of the products have to have the ability to push volume through the platform. So now you're seeing eBay make some of the changes that they are making with multi selection that's coming out this week in different categories. You're also seeing them do fixed price 30 with 35 cents. So it's trying to give the I want to say illusion of volume, being able to push volume of stuff. But I don't really think, and the reason why I call that an illusion is because Costco has incredible volume, whereas the average seller on eBay has a minuscule amount of volume. Even the large sellers have a minuscule amount of volume unless they are in the first page. I mean, the buy.coms, you can look at some of that stuff and you can see that the difference between the deal of the day volume versus a regular SKU volume is totally different. So, I mean, that's one of the other things that makes Costco successful, that eBay is going to have to find a way to get that into the seller experience so that their buyers get that Costco experience, or buying experience. Okay, let's move on to a couple of more. Costco shoppers. Okay, Costco shoppers pay a fee of up to $50 to be a Costco shopper. What does that do for them? Okay, well, for one, Costco now has over $1 billion in membership fees. So that adds to the bottom line of Costco that makes them so successful. They don't only sell retail items at small margins, but they also sell memberships. What does the membership do other than make them money? Guess what? Here's what it does.